Did you hear that? I love that theme music from the movie. The Thing. Welcome back to another must see movie video. It has such an iconic music theme to the that every time I hear that, I want to see the movie. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite sci-fi slash horror movie. This movie came out in 1982. I was too young to go see it at the time, and I eventually saw it on cable TV, HBO. I think around 1984, 85. When I was still in high school, when I finally get to catch the movie on HBO. Back in the old days, you had to wait a couple years, okay? A couple years before you get to see on HBO, not a couple months. The good old days. But when I saw this movie, it blew my mind, okay? Even back in 84, 85, it was a masterpiece instantly. I'm not a huge fan of horror movie. Not big on horror movie, not big on gore and blood, all that stuff. Never a big fan of that. But I prefer horror movie that are intelligent and suspenseful. And this movie packed everything that I want from the get-go. The tension, the build-up, the mystery, the cast. Leading the cast, of course, is Kurt Russell, a man's man. Okay, I have always been a big fan of Kurt Russell way back then. He's just a man's man. He doesn't need bulging muscle like Arnold, but it's something about him that he's just a cool cat and a very good actor, underrated. And I like to see, I'm liking the trend that he's reappearing in more roles currently in 2016 and beyond. He was kind of disappeared for a while there, or have lesser role, but he's back hopefully, and I want to see more of Kurt Russell. But Kurt Russell is just perfect for this movie. The supporting cast is fantastic. It's one of those horror movies that doesn't have a stupid characters. Okay, often when I watch a not a very good horror film, there's always a whole bunch or a few stupid characters that are just acting stupid. That is annoying to watch. But in this movie, I think the supporting cast was great, and it kept me, and I'm sure other viewers, guessing on who is what. Fantastic. The tension, the mystery, the reveal of the monster in the last act of the movie was just perfect. Okay, it's about as perfect as it can be for me as far as a horror slash sci-fi film. The best part of the movie, of course, is the guessing game. The tension is built up, and throughout the movie, you are wondering who is next or who is the thing, and it paced so well that for me it kept me on the edge of my seat the entire movie. Of course, this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the special effect of this movie stood the test of time, because for something that was done back in 1982, and I have rewatched this movie as recent as this year, it still looked fantastic. Sure, it can look a lot better with today's technology, but trust me, nothing can be taken away on how great things was designed. For the comic book fan out there, Bernie Wrightson was a contributor to this project. So if you Google Bernie Wrightson and The Thing, you will see conceptual art and sketches and drawing that he did for this movie. So he has a hand in designing the monster, the Thing, for this movie. It is, you know, it's in many movies that are in my must-see list. It stood the test of time. That's how a movie get to be on this list, is that it can be a movie that came out 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, but ultimately it is something that I can see over and over and over again. And if you haven't seen the movie, go ahead and get yourself a copy right here. I bought this many decades ago. Okay, I love this movie so much that when I got a chance to buy this on DVD, you betcha I did. Okay, so that's my spoiler-free review of The Thing. Thanks for watching.